Today we're going to look at how a classic turn shoe is made in the Suffolk factory. Firstly, we need a last. A last is a shape that shapes the shoe to fit the dancer's foot. Next we need a sole, and an upper. First we take our last and put it onto this, which is called a jack. And we take our sole and using tacks, we tack it on. Then we take the upper and pull it over. Then we pull the front part over like that. Then we use a panel pin to hold it in place just while we're making the shoe. Then put 2 tacks in the back. And the shoe's ready now for pasting up. And now we're ready to paste the shoe up and build the box into the shoe. The box is layers of burlap that are built up, which supports the dancer when she's on point. First we take a measured amount of paste and paste along the line which is going to determine the length of the box. Next we put on the first piece of burlap. This shows where the length is going to be, start from, which is here. Then we cover the burlap with paste. The next is a disc layer, and we step this so that it's thin on the edge and gets thicker towards the toe. Another layer of paste. Then we have a piece of cord, stepped again, thin layer of paste, then a small piece of burlap, thin layer of paste again, then paste in the wing area. Then a piece of tissue, which stops the paste from soaking through to the lining. Next we put the pleats in, ready for stitching. So I'm taking the nail out that I put in earlier on and bringing all the linings together. Now I've nailed it down with the 3 linings all stuck together. Now I'm going to use these pincers to form the pleats. All these nails are only in temporarily while the shoe's being put together. Now we have 6 pleats on each side. Now I'm going to put some string around the front of the pleats to hold the pleats down while the shoe's being stitched. And the string's on the front, holding the pleats down. Now I can take the nails out. And I can trim off the excess at the top. Now there's a channel cut into the leather. I'm going to open the channel up. Ready to accept the stitching. Now it's ready to go to the stitching machine. Okay, so now we need to remove the tacks and trim off the excess on the shoe before we can turn it through the right side out. Trimming all the excess off. Now the shoe's ready to turn. So I'll take the back off the last. Now I'm going to turn the shoe through the right way out. And now it's ready to go onto the turning stick. Now we push through onto the stick. You just move the paste in the box and then make sure there's no creases in the side. Now it's ready to go back onto the last. So I'm stretching it onto the last using a shoe lift. Now use this polished faced hammer, and we've got the jack covered in satin to protect the shoe. And now I'm going to hit the shoe and shape the shoe. Okay, so now the shoe's on the last and it's ready for the insole. Okay, then next we paste on the insole, ready to glue inside the shoe. I'll slip the shoe off the last. And carefully place the insole in, pushing it up to the toe. And then put a tack in the heel. Tack goes in there. Now this goes back onto the last. And now we're going for the final shape. Make the shoe stand up, make sure the platform's nice and flat, and make sure that there's no bumps and lumps in the box area. So once the shoe's been made to this point, the marks are put on to which show the vamp, side and back measurement of the shoe. The shoe goes into a drying oven and it stays in there for 3 weeks to cure. When the shoe is taken out of the drying oven, the shoe is cut down using a pair of scissors to the marks. At this point here, the shoe goes to the binding department, and the binding's put on with a drawstring, and the dressing stock is glued into the shoe. The shoe is now ready to go out and be fit by a professional fitter. We have 3 different shoe collections. We have the Corps de Ballet, Premiere, and the Variations collection. Each collection suits the individual needs of dancers at different stages of their career. This is the shoe from the Corps de Ballet collection. These lightweight shoes use our traditional paste formula. To increase the longevity of the shoe, we add hardener to the paste platform. They are made in the traditional turn shoe method. This means the toe box is pasted from sole edge to sole edge, then stitched into the leather outer sole. There is no toe box material at the back of the foot, allowing for maximum flexibility. The insole is inserted using our flexible glue, which allows the leather to conform to the back of the foot, and for the dancer to articulate the foot completely inside the shoe. This is a shoe from our Premiere collection. Pointe shoes in this collection are our hardest and offer the most structural support. They have the most substantial pasting method and use our hardest paste formula. The toe box is our strongest and most stable. The burlap wraps all the way around the foot, providing extra support across the back of the box and assists the dancer to find proper placement. The hard wings help hold the dancer's foot in alignment. The insole is held in place with our hard paste, and when combined with our box construction, the result is an extremely durable, long-lasting shoe. This is a shoe from our Variation collection. Shoes in this collection offer the benefit of classic turn shoes with the longevity of exclusive Suffolk making techniques. The box is pasted like our Corps de Ballet turn shoe, but uses our hardest paste formula like our Premiere collection. The insole uses flexible glue, so the leather sole conforms to the back of the foot. This collection also features our patented high-waisted outer sole that lifts and elevates the dancer into breaking at 3/4. The patented sole also allows for a tailored heel. One of the unique elements of Suffolk is we offer 3 distinctively different making techniques that produce shoes that will benefit dancers at different times in their careers. A dancer can transition from collection to collection depending on what is needed from our pointe shoes. The dancer may begin in the Premiere collection while placement and alignment is being mastered, and then move to the Corps de Ballet collection when the look and feel of a soft shoe is required on stage. Once the dancer has selected the collection or making technique needed, the last shape or style can be selected from within the collection. Remember, Suffolk is the only pointe shoemaker that offers 13 lengths and 9 width fittings because of our exclusive half widths. At Suffolk, our goal is to make your fit perfection on pointe.